Yes, so when I went to the UK, when I now left the country at the age of 21, and I'm not going to say now how long I've been in the UK, because then you calculate my age, so I'm not going to say that, but I've been in the UK for a long time. And when I left and I went there, I went and I started cleaning, because you don't just, this is the other thing, one day you guys, this is a different topic, but people always think that my Jew is so easy, Nikenda my Jew, if I'm a doctor here, I'm going to be a doctor. No, my darling, life is hard, and it's different, and it's culture shock as well. The language, the food, the environment, everything is culture shock. So I get there, we speak our English, sometimes they don't even understand. They're like, excuse me, pardon, excuse me. So I have to spell it out. I have to be like, okay, I mean, and then they're, oh, that, and they make you feel like that. So you have
significant?
Yeah, so you have to adapt so fast with the culture. And that's not easy. As a young person, I didn't even know what I was going to do. All I knew is I want to go my Jew. So when I got there, because I thought life was easy, I'll go there and start dancing. It wasn't like that. It took me almost 4 years to get into dance. And then I started working in a hotel, just kuosha hoteli, like a chambermaid. It's called chambermaid. So I started working in a hotel, and then I went to old people's homes. I started working with old people, and I was just doing all these odd jobs. And it's not really odd. If some people are doing it, that's fine. That's what they do, and that's fine. I'm not disrespecting anybody's career.
Yes.
And I finished doing that, and then I started working with the youths in a Bernardo 16 plus. And I think that's where this passion came from, because I used to see these youths and I'm thinking, you have the opportunity. I'm coming from a country where youths don't even have opportunities. Youths finish university and they don't even have work. But you've been given money to go to school, like they're being black, I don't even know what the word. Oh, if you go to school, we're going to give you £15, or we're going to give you £50, and they still even don't want to go. And then they're in this now, they're being looked after, and they're being paid to be looked after. Shopping is done for them. Money is being given for them to spend every month. We are being paid, of course, to look after them. So I was like, seriously, what is wrong with these children? So that's when I started talking to them, just to find out, why are you behaving like this? What's going on? So it's from that, this passion of working with the youths now grew. Because I was like, I don't want to see, and most of them were black children, again, black children. And they all had something in common, one thing to say in common. Everybody who you spoke to said the same thing, My parents are never home, And because it's hard. It's hard when you go to a different country, there's nobody. You know, here we're like a community, but in diaspora, you're alone, and you don't even know what to do, especially if you don't know anybody. So you just do what you think is right for your children, but most of the time it's not, because you're thinking, oh, let me work hard, and then you have the whole village in Africa waiting for you to feed the whole village, and then you have your children. So when you're doing all this and feeding the village, to whose expense are you doing it to? The children, of course. So when I started doing all these jobs, I wasn't still happy, because I know that I'm a performing artist. I love to dance. That's what I want to do. So one day, we go to a club, because I love clubbing, and we go to a club, and I see these traditional people dancing, and then they call people on stage. Before even they call people on stage, I was on stage, because I know the rhythm. So they're teaching people how to dance. They call it audience participation. And every step they did, I did. Every step. And then when we finished, the guy came to me and said, wow, you're quite a good dancer. And then I said, yeah, because I'm a dancer. And he said, oh, where do you dance? And I explained to him, but since I came to the UK, I've never danced, blah, blah, blah. And then he said, okay, I'll give you somebody. So he gave me the contacts of a company. It's called Ajido Pan-African Dance Ensemble that does just traditional dancing. So I went there, got an audition. Of course, I was a good dancer. Come on, trust me. And they took me in. And I started working as a dancer. But when I was now working as a dancer, I thought, is this my life? I can't just dance. I need to do something. So now, that's when I realized it's not that I really did not like education, it's the fact that I wasn't given that opportunity to actually learn, because now I started learning new things. So now I'm a writer, I've done my own play, I'm an Hollywood actress in the UK. I work in schools, so I teach in mainstream schools. I teach them about the African culture, but I stay with Kenyan culture because I know more about Kenyan culture. Not everything though. And we do all this, like all these little ones. I do it by myself in schools. I do a lot of anything to do with performing arts, I'm in it. And I'm also doing insurance as well, and a lot of Kenyans don't like to hear that because they say, hatutaki kukufa, usituambie about insurance.
All right. So ideally, that is how MDU was birthed.